seconds. Two secs. Literally just bear with me. Because I've just gone into a little bit of shock that everything that I've been saying is more true than we could have ever imagined. So I've been completely thrown out of sync today, but I am actually at St Mary's Hospital and it's dead and it's completely locked down, and also my EDS has kicked in on me because of the level of stress I've been under this morning, and also my stage fright has just kicked in, which means I have to be physically sick and have diarrhea. So right now I'm stood here with my legs crossed, literally needing to shit the bricks, as they say, and actually explosive diarrhea, which comes with stage fright, as I have, which is why I am not a performer, I'm not a professional, but I'm going to come on and off because I'm going to do this. But guys, watch this, watch. Where'd everybody go? I thought we had some fucking pandemic on, that you're all on lockdown. See the nice G5 that's on top there now? So anyway, I can't actually get in. So I've stood here. I had to come on live because I was born at 2:20. So I'm here at St Mary's, and I was born here. Hang on. I was born. You see that old building there? So I was born in there. So I'm going to attempt to get up there. I'm going to negotiate my way into this. I have my trousers, I've got red tapes on them. I have a red tape for my mask. I have red tapes that are going to be bounded all the way around me for this, which is going to symbolise from literally being born, I have been wrapped in red tape, and I am now at the point that this red tape is strangling me and I need to be cut free from this red tape. So I don't know how I'm going to do this yet. The other thing is I have been let down by the person who was going to do my filming today. In fact, I've been let down by everybody but Amber and Dean, funny enough, and Liam's rang me today. And obviously you guys that are here. So 2 seconds, guys, because I'm having a sneaky freaking fag now because I'm pissed off. I'm still doing it. I need to do this medicated. So anyway, do you want to see how busy? This is not our main hospital, by the way. I actually had something else to tell you, but I've been so blown away by the fact that we're so right. I just need to move somewhere. I need to go somewhere. Let's go and talk to somewhere while I suss out I'm going to do this. Let's go to my favourite place a minute. Let's go and talk about the posing of life, yeah? So I'm going to be on and off now. I don't know how long I've got because Dean's been quite strict about how long I'm going to be. And I've walked up here. I've had because as soon as Dean said he was on his way, I started getting aggravated and stressed more about the fucking house and everything being perfect for him coming in. And then I was getting stressed because obviously it's like I love all you guys with me and I'm focusing on the people that are here. But at the end of the day, when I came into this world to a dad, a mum, a nan, a granddad, uncles, aunts. Not brothers and sisters yet, because I was an only child until Ryan came into the world. And obviously this is the way it's meant to be. So, seriously, people, get your fucking masks off when you're sitting in your fucking car. Especially if you've no one sat next to you. I get it. If you sat next to someone, I get it. So anyway, come with me. So, as I was born... Hello guys, can I cross the road a minute? Can I do a Londoner on you? Yes, we're going London style. So, come with me. Back to 1910. I love this. It's my so. Why would you just derelict this? So anyway, let's go and sneak in here. Now, don't forget, darling, if you're born in a hospital, you can't come straight to a grave. So, even in a graveyard, darling, even in a graveyard, even in the graveyard. So, whose graveyard can I go? I'm going to go and sit next to this angel. And I'll go and sit next to you, angel, in loving memory of, hello there, darling, I'm coming to sit in front of an angel and have a dirty fag in the graveyard. So, bear with me while I allow for my diarrhea to go back up into my bowels for the moment, and for my knot in my stomach to go away, and for the fact that I want to throw up. Oh, for fuck's sake, 2 seconds back. Wouldn't it be cool if I had shitloads of ribbon? Because I could have left all their cars covered in it. So let me go in my bag and I'll show you for a minute what I'm up to. And you might start getting me and understanding why I do these little crazy things. So, and this is the first time I'm going to try and film it. The only thing is, I haven't got a tripod. I don't know if my sound's up. I'm going to have my headphones in, so you're not going to hear what I'm actually listening to. And I haven't really even decided what I'm going to listen to. So I'm about to put some red tape on my white mask. I can't find my black masks. And obviously to get into the hospital, I'll have obviously my masks and oh, it's emptied in my bag now, but my box of gloves. So basically, I've got shitloads of gloves. And I've got my EDS jumper, which on the back of it has obviously got my joints go out. And then obviously I've got this. So I've got all the red ribbon and all the red stuff that is going to be attached to me when I go and do this. So I'm glad I didn't just sort of set up Crackbook and everything like I was going to, because at the end of the day, please know, I'm no pro, I'm not a pro dancer. I don't like putting this out for people to sort of go, what the fuck is she doing? Is she having an epileptic fit? What the fuck? Even my mum is like, it's so embarrassing. What is it about? Like, why are you so embarrassing? You know, so this has been something that's been quite a big battle for me for a long time. Look at the birds out today. Seriously, I wanted to give this shit up for my birthday today, but it didn't happen, did it? So it's probably, because I've got my red stripes on my tights, so you see my red stripes. It's probably, I don't know what's going to come out, I don't know how I'm going to do it, I don't know what music is going to be selected. For some stupid reason, I didn't put my fucking chargers in the bag. I couldn't drive up here because my car isn't sorted, so I have no charging facilities. I have no tripod. But I have set up the phone that Social have given me, funny enough, to try to see if I can play the music on this one. If not, I'm just going to have to do it in silence with no music and just put this on. And if that's what's happened, then that's what's going to happen. Oh, shit. Don't like smoking around people. So, anyway, literally 42 years ago, I was born here in St Mary's Hospital. But my mum and dad live nowhere near here. My mum and dad are actually from Borden and White Hill, which is about 45 minutes from here. But I was a cesarean section. I was booked cesarean section. My mum had just turned 16, so she was 16 on the 11th of April, 1978. So she was 15 when she found out she was pregnant with me, and she was 16 when obviously she conceived. Now, my mum wrote an article in The Sun, and I have posted it. So if you read that article, my mum basically said that when she came round, it wasn't her baby that she saw. She didn't look at the baby. She just saw the packet of pills that were on the side of the counter. And basically nobody was congratulating my mum. Nobody was praising my mum for conceiving or bringing a baby. In fact, my mum had a very, very, very hard time. Not only when she found out she was pregnant was she expelled from a grammar school at Eggers, she had to go to then Mill Chase, where she was not just bullied by the school teachers, bullied by the teachers. She was bullied by people walking down the streets. Even Dean's mum went through this. Her mum has exactly the same story. And at a time when children who were pregnant were shamed away, they were hustled off to places like the Magdalene places. They were taken off by Catholics. The Roman Catholics pretty much removed the baby at birth, and children of this age never, even single mums, or say if a lord impregnated a maid, these babies were removed instantly. So prior to that, just sort of probably the early sort of 70s time, the baby boom era of the peace and love and all of this sort of stuff. Police love and a bit of a fuck. I could have brought a lighter at work. 2 seconds, guys. Seriously, I'm stressed to fuck. So basically, my nan is a bit of a warrior and a bit of a lioness. And my nan sort of was like, "Yeah, that's it. We're going to raise the baby." And obviously my mum and my dad were sort of kicked to the side, but my dad was just slightly a little bit older. I don't really know the ins and outs of what happened during maternity, who was involved, whether any of the system was involved, or if it was just the fact that my mum was really badly bullied by my own nan at the time and took me from her. Basically claiming that she was never going to amount to anything, and obviously bringing the baby into the world was the biggest shame. In fact, when I went to Milshay School, my mum gave me a book to read out for my thing, and the teacher kicked off with me, and I just stood up and I just said, "I'm the child that brought disgrace to this school by being born." Yeah, you know, and literally that is how I have been treated since the very first day that even I was born. That I was the child that brought disgrace to the whole community. I was the child that brought disgrace to the family. I was the child that brought disgrace to my mum, to my dad, to everybody. Yeah, I wasn't the child that was brought into the world by me. Yes, you can say, "Hey, I chose to come here." Mormons believe that. Reincarnation believe that. Many different philosophies believe that I actually chose to come here, maybe because my family was so damaged, because my granddad had sexually abused my auntie. My nan and granddad had separated. It was a very violent home. It's a very difficult home. I don't really remember any of this. I just remember lots of love, to be honest. As I was sort of growing up, I did feel loved. I didn't know much of the abandonment. To be honest, everything was very normal for me, because I know at the beginning I went home to my nan's, I think, but my mum went to my dad's nan, so my nan with my dad, and I was there for a bit, because I know this because my aunt Alison told me, and I only know this because she said you were a very floppy baby then as well, Crelly, and you were, she's, used to pick you up and used to flop all over the place, and so you were a floppy baby, and you were certainly a baby that was showing something wasn't quite right, but I think everybody just assumed because I wasn't breastfed, because I wasn't being nurtured, and everyone blamed my mum. This is the other funny thing. If I was unsettled or if I was sort of ratty, everybody blamed my mum to sort of say that, she couldn't settle me and things like that. And it's like, but it wasn't my mum's fault. There was something wrong with me and nobody had picked up on it. And there was something wrong with my mum as well, which was why my mum had to have a cesarean in the first place, and also because she was so young, and also because I was upside down, the cord was wrapped around my neck, I was breeched, I was jaundiced, and I had EDS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. We know to date that on my body, there were 92 subluxations that have not formed properly. So that's potentially 94 areas of bone area within my body that, had it been recognised at birth, I wouldn't have the problems that I have today. And certainly, had it been recognised at birth, probably I'd have been locked into an institution and thrown away or killed. But but had it had been recognised, and had I had been believed all the way through school, then I would have had the correct physio, the correct care, the correct thing. But the thing is, it doesn't actually really exist. It doesn't really exist for anybody in this world. It's EDS Awareness Month, which is why I'm doing this. It's also my birthday today, which is why I'm going to do this. And also, I want to do this to you all to prove to you that the UK hospitals are not under a pandemic. The UK hospitals are not stressed. The UK hospitals have not been floodgated with any virus here in the UK. And actually, people have been dying. Statistically, people die. Millions of people are born and millions of people die. Statistically, it happens. It's just that they've been falsifying records of people with deaths to say that they have died from corona. And in fact, they haven't. So I've got to check up on Harry at some point and find out, make sure our Harry's okay. You're being deceived by the media. Do you want to see how beautiful it is? And I'm sat in a grave, by the way. People are out. People are even doing their motorbike tests out today, by the way, guys. People have been passing their driving licenses today as well. So hello. So anyway, I still feel that I need to go and open my bowels somewhere. So maybe I'm going to go and use that as an excuse at the hospital, and maybe go and get myself registered in and then fuck off around the hospital. If I get pulled by security, if the police get brought down, I don't have the kids here with me. In fact, I'm on here on my own. So I will have another phone, which is tucked in here. So I've got two phones. Why have I got people trying to call me at a time when it's like this? Like, seriously, fuck off out my zone, fuck off out my energy. If you don't know me that well enough right now, then you ain't my friend right now, because you'll know how to respect my head. You don't need to be dumping your shit on me right now. So no, I'm not answering the messenger call coming through. Yes, I get it's my birthday, but it's my birthday, my way, my rules, my life, and the people who are in my private life are here with me today. The people that I actually matter to are here with me today. So that's the people online here with me, and all the people here with me today who care about me. Just me, on my own. And I'm going to pull this off, because no fucker is getting in my way. Dean's helped me by being with the kids. He's helped me by giving me my headphones. I feel panicked because of the time that I've got to get back. That's stressing me out, and I'm feeling a little bit like, fuck, I can't really do this and go, which is what's sort of stressing me out, because I need to be in complete state of flow. And I wish I brought some baby wipes, because I'm sure there's somewhere around here I can go to the toilet. So anyway, a lot of Arthurs around me. Arthurs, Charlie, Charles, William, Dorothy, all the old names, isn't it? Frederick, Edward, John, all the old names. Hilda, Marjorie, Florence, all the wise ones, Charles. So I'm going to stand in here and just chant it all up for a bit, not to raise the dead, but to pass over a few people within here. And then I'm going to head off, and as soon as I am where I need to be, I will message you. Well, I'll message Amber to say I'm here. I will set it up. I will be as quick as I fucking can, because I'm going to have to set the camera up. I'm hoping to get in between maternity and psych unit and A&E, but I've already shown you, like, nah, it's all up at Queen Mary, so hopefully I'm just going to bob up there at some point just because I can. So anyway, fear. Catch you in a minute, guys. Bye.